Good morning and welcome back, and welcome to some random lay-by in the middle of nowhere. We've got the Deepspace Seeker 3 again. It's just finding satellites. It's a bit warmer today. I'm not moaning about the cold, so let's just get this thing up in the air. This one, last time I forgot to press record on that one, so we're also recording. We've got audio, 20 satellites, air mode engaged, armed, and let's go flying. Low battery, land now. Absolutely freezing cold lipos. Try not to upset the sheep. Whee. Nice slow rolls. There's only so much time you can spend in a sim before you have to just come out and actually fly. We've had so many windy days at the minute, it's been difficult to get out. This lipo is having a mare by the looks of me. 3.6. As soon as I punch out, it's my own fault because I'm not charging the batteries properly sometimes. And signal interference because I'm the other side of the vehicle, that's probably why. Cruising round, there we are. Do a little hop back. Nice. Gonna bring this lipo in because it's having a mare. I know some people destroy lipos, but I try to keep them not moaning too much. We get 2.5 minutes out of a lipo that's been charged for a week. Not too bad. Put it into angle mode. Bring it back. Out of all the flying, the hardest bit I found is actually getting it to catch it like that. There we go, magic. Back to the hand. So we just brought the Deepspace in. It's just nice to get it up in the air sometimes. I do enjoy flying this one. The one that my lad keeps on at me about is my new, I say new, I kind of forgot that I purchased it on AliExpress, to be honest. I had the camera system in a Pavo 20 Pro. So then I got the it's the GEP RC Cine, what's it called? It's the Cinelog30 V3. And I've just got a 4S lithium high volt 1100 milliamp lipo. Plug her in. There she goes. There we go. Magic, right. Really need to get some more time flying this one. So a lot of you watching this will already know what I've got on my head. So I've got the Goggles N3, and this is obviously how I'm actually seeing what the Cinelog's seeing. So what I'll try and do on screen is I'll try and screen record, and then on screen, hopefully you'll see what I'm seeing now in here. So the first thing I noticed with this, having the bigger props, is that just how noisy it is compared to the Seeker. And being a Cinelog, what I bought this one for really is for actually indoor use or around people. So I've not bought it for acrobatics or any of that. I've bought it for this smooth videography really. There's possible opportunities to use this one for just fly-throughs in houses or even outside. It's because it's quite a capable little craft. It just comes with being quite noisy. It hasn't got the punch out that the Seeker has, but this has got a bit more longevity of flying around. Batteries seem to last a lot longer, and it's far more cruisy than the Seeker is. The Seeker's a little pocket rocket. This is your Ford Mondeo of the Cine world. It's just generally easier to fly, to be honest. It takes a lot more to keep it up in the air. You've got to hold the throttle a bit higher. But with the 04 Pro, you just get that nice footage, especially when you come nice and close. The thing with FPV is that the closer you get, the more it pays off, because all too many people buy drones and they go up to 120 meters and everything just looks the same, and that's not what these are about. It's the feeling of freedom that you get with these is next level. You fly it yourself and hopefully not crash. Like that. I really got to fly this one more because it is such a good little craft. And yes, you can flick it around just like any others. It'll take it. It doesn't do it overly well. I haven't tuned this one. I'm sure people far more skill advanced than me could get this one to fly better, but it does exactly what I need it to do. It still punches out. Oh. So I've been learning really for about 10 months, 9 months now. Just over 30 hours in a sim. And countless battery packs outside. But I'm definitely going to fly this one more. Now that I've run a couple of battery packs, one for each one, I'll just for good luck, let's get the Seeker back up in the air. So the comparison between the Cinelog and the Deepspace Seeker they're two very different quads. Arguably the Seeker's so this is a dead cat version, so you can't see the front props, or a dead cat I believe. And obviously it's a guard-free design. So the Seeker has far more agility than the Cinelog does. You can really throw this around. And it really has very minimal, if any, prop wash. Whereas the Cinelog30 just hasn't got that punch out capability, but it's just a far more stable unit. This Seeker is so much fun to fly, but you've really got to be on your game, or at least I feel like I have to. But this is the one I use to chase all boats at boat races, because it's nimble, it's quick, far quicker than my skill set's allowing me to be at the minute. However, I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it. You can really throw this thing around. What's that over there? Oh, I thought it was a pond. Whee! It's quite floaty, this, when you let go of the throttle, whereas the on the other side of the vehicle, losing signal. Let's bring it back. Lost my train of thought then. But yeah, this Seeker is so much fun to fly. So there we have a few battery packs put through each of the Seeker 3 and also through the V30 Cinelog, or V3 Cinelog30 even. Both running the DJI 04 Pro. I think I'll have to play with the settings for the video. I would have hopefully sorted it out for you. One of them was running Rocksteady built in, whereas I'm gonna have to stabilize the footage for the V30. Hey, me from the past. What you don't know currently is, looking at all the footage, you've not recorded anything out of the cameras. You've only got heads-up display. So yeah, technology, deal with that. Back to past me. That's the problem with having multiple FPVs. I should get used to having the same settings across the board. It would make things far easier for the editing. But yeah, I've really been enjoying learning, teaching myself how to fly FPV this year. And off the back of my other videos as well, it's been being able to allow myself to get back into the things that really interest me has been really beneficial. Getting out and being so immersive that FPV gives you, being able to experience that flight, that freedom, that skimming across the ground is, I don't know, as cliche as it would be, it's just it's a very freeing experience, if that's if you can understand it. I think until you've actually flown FPV, you don't understand it. And I feel that drones in the current media have been they're so demonized with what's going on with how they're used. The news says that they're used for warfare, and which they are, and unfortunately it's because they're such an incredible piece of technology. Everyone just sees them that if you're using them, that you're doing bad things. So I do have to come out to the middle of nowhere now to not have any troubles. Unfortunately, I've had a few people over the last year that have approached me and been quite aggressive when we're out flying. So I just try and stay clear of those areas. I feel that I'd like to mention as well that any videos that I make here are by far no means are they supposed to be a technical deep dive or lure you into the fact that I know that what I'm doing. I'm learning like the rest of you. And this year, being able to get into these has really helped me get back into all the things that I love doing. I love videography, cinematography. As some of you might know, that in the past I've had like a previous YouTube channel with the kayak fishing, which I really enjoyed, but due to life's turns and COVID and all of that we won't get into, I came away from that. But yeah, to be able to get back into playing with cameras and just doing this, documenting, playing with tech, getting my brain engaged with learning new things, editing, all the things that I used to do. I used to do Lightroom and Photoshop and all of this with doing wedding photography and stuff like that, and taking that skill set and putting it into, having stepped away for so many years and come back and learning again, and suddenly we've got artificial intelligence that helps you with editing and helps you with filters, and it's just brilliant. It's just the way that my brain works, and the way that it's this year now switched back on is allowing me to be me. And it's just a visual representation of the inside workings of my brain. But yeah, that's enough of me rambling anyway. I'm going to head back, have a coffee, get the laptop on, see if I can make anything of this mix of stuff that I've recorded. But yeah, if you haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe. By no means am I trying to be a full YouTuber. That's not what I'm here for. So I just enjoy documenting, playing with tech. I'm meeting far more cool people than I have done in previous years just off the back of doing this. And yeah, you're only here once, so let's just get at it. See you on the next one.